Welcome to Travel Nation. In a world rapidly modernizing, there remains a place untouched by time. A country where the desert is not a barrier, but a way of life. This is Mauritania, a land of golden silence and ancient echoes, where nomadic wisdom guides survival, and where the soul of the people is written in the wind-blown dunes of the Sahara. It is one of the least visited nations on Earth, and perhaps, one of the most fascinating. Our journey begins where the land meets the Atlantic. Nouakchott, Mauritania's capital, rises from the sand with quiet determination. Created only in the 1960s, it is among the youngest capitals in the world, yet it has grown rapidly, absorbing the rural poor and former nomads into its pulse. Here, life moves to the rhythm of the ocean, the call to prayer, and the winds of the desert. At the bustling fish market, the Imraguan fishermen haul in their daily catch using age-old techniques. These fishermen rely not on engines, but wind and instinct, calling dolphins to help herd schools of mullet into shallow waters. This bond between human and sea animal is unique to this region and speaks of a deeper harmony between Mauritanians and their natural world. To the north, the iron ore train of Mauritania begins its epic journey. It is not just a freight route, it is a lifeline. Over 2 kilometers long, this beast of burden carries iron from the mines of Zourid to the port city of Nouadhibou. It crosses some of the harshest terrain on Earth, and daring locals often ride atop the open wagons, exposed to sun, wind, and sand. These passengers are not thrill seekers, they are traders, dreamers, and survivors. The journey, lasting over 18 hours, is as raw and unforgiving as the land itself. But the true soul of Mauritania lies inland, beyond the reach of asphalt and the glow of electric light. The Sahara dominates here, not just physically, but spiritually. The Adrar Plateau reveals ancient cities, half swallowed by sand yet unbowed by time. Chinguetti, founded in the 13th century, was once a vibrant center of Islamic learning and pilgrimage. It became the city of libraries, where scholars from across the Muslim world came to study. Some of these private libraries still exist today, housed in modest stone buildings, their books handwritten on gazelle skin, dating back hundreds of years. Protected by families who inherited the task of preservation, these texts offer a fragile but profound window into Mauritania's intellectual legacy. Nearby lies Journeym, its ruins haunting and proud. Once a prosperous trade town, it was a hub in the Trans-Saharan network, linking North Africa to Timbuktu. Caravans brought salt, gold, ivory, and slaves across the dunes, navigating by the stars and tribal memory. Now, silence reigns. The ancient stone buildings, some with prayer niches and inscriptions, stand like skeletons of a mighty past, their stories half buried but never forgotten. In the heart of the desert lies one of the most mysterious formations on Earth, the Richat structure, also called the Eye of the Sahara. Seen from space, it resembles a perfect bullseye, concentric rings carved into the Earth, 50 kilometers wide. While geologists believe it to be a highly eroded dome, local legends whisper of forgotten civilizations, and some even dared to imagine it as the lost city of Atlantis. Whatever its origin, the Eye is a symbol of the enigmatic and majestic character of Mauritania. The people of this land are as enduring as the desert itself. Traditionally, Mauritanian society is made up of Moors, white Moors, known as Bidden, and black Moors, the Haratin. Though both are Arabic-speaking Muslims, the roots and experiences of each group differ. Slavery existed here for centuries, and despite official abolishment, its scars still remain. Yet among the people there is resilience, adaptation, and a commitment to cultural continuity. The nomadic identity is central to Mauritanian life. Even in the cities, many maintain links to the desert. In the traditional tent, or kaima, life revolves around poetry, storytelling, and hospitality. A guest is sacred. Tea is offered in 3 rounds, symbolizing life. The first bitter is death, the second strong is love, the third sweet is friendship. It is more than a drink, it is a rite of passage, a moment of shared humanity. Women in Mauritania play powerful roles within this culture. Draped in colorful melhafas, they are the custodians of family, tradition, and often, oral history. In a culture where literacy was once rare, it was women who passed on knowledge through song, poetry, and narrative. Many Mauritanian women are business owners, educators, and decision-makers in their homes and communities. Their grace is matched by strength, their style, by substance. The natural world in Mauritania is no less captivating. The Bank d'Arguin National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a haven for migratory birds and marine life. Spanning desert and coastline, this ecosystem thrives through the knowledge of the Imraguan people who manage it. Flamingos, pelicans, and countless shorebirds nest and feed here. It is a striking reminder that even in extreme environments, life not only survives but flourishes, if allowed to. And through it all flows Islam, not just as a religion but as a lifestyle, a cultural heartbeat. Nearly 100% of the population is Muslim, following the Maliki school of Sunni Islam. Daily prayer, Ramadan, pilgrimage, these are not events, but living elements of time and tradition. Mosques are everywhere, from grand constructions in cities to humble rooms in desert hamlets. But beyond structure, it is faith that binds Mauritania together. It defines ethics, law, language, and identity. Mauritania is not a land that reveals itself quickly. It asks for patience. It requires humility. But for those who listen to the wind in the dunes, who sip tea in a nomad's tent, who stand beside a crumbling manuscript older than many nations, for them, Mauritania offers something the modern world has forgotten: silence, depth, and the quiet majesty of timelessness. Thank you for exploring this rare treasure with Travel Nation. If you enjoyed the journey, subscribe for more untold stories and breathtaking places around the world. Until next time, may your path be guided by curiosity.